Hi, my name is Maddie Lejeune. I'm a Collins Pool full-time lifeguard. Today I will be teaching you a traditional Persian game. It's called Ye Oldu Ol or Panch Panch. Panch Panch means 5-5.
For this game, you will need 2 or more players, about 100 quarter-sized stones that you can find around your house or can find at your local garden store. Be sure to sanitize before you play. We recommend you play this game on the ground. However, if you can't sit on the ground for long periods of time, you can play on any flat surface.
The goal of Panch Panch is to collect the most sets of 5 stones till there is no stones left on the ground.
To start the game, everyone will sit in a circle. Keep in mind social distancing, and we will recommend you play this game within your household because you will be passing the stones. The group will decide who will go first. This person will be the beginner. The beginner will gather all the stones in their cupped hands and toss them all into the air. Then they will try to catch at least one stone on the back of their dominant hand. You are not allowed to use your other hand to assist or hold any stones in your dominant hand. If the beginner isn't able to catch at least one stone on the back of their hand, all stones will be recollected and passed to the player to the right, and they will get a chance to catch one stone on the back of their hand. Right now, you should have stones scattered on the floor and at least one stone on the back of the beginner's hand. The beginner's goal is to toss all of the stones from the back of their hand into the palm of the same hand. If you don't feel like you can catch the amount of stones on the back of your hand, you can drop 1 or more stones through your fingers. If the stones you drop touches or moves any other stones on the ground, then you lose your turn, and all of the stones on the back of the beginner's hand plus any stones that was touched on the ground is passed on to the next player. If the beginner successfully catches all of the stones from the back of their hand in their palm, or the beginner is skipped because they weren't successful in transferring the stones, the game officially begins. Players should now have any numbers of stones in their dominant hand. The next goal is to toss and not dump exactly 5 stones from your dominant hand into the other hand without dropping any stones while holding on to at least one stone. If you drop any stones on the toss, your turn is skipped and all the stones in your hand gets passed to the player to the right. If you're successful in catching exactly 5 stones from your dominant hand to your other hand, then you score and get to keep the set of 5 stones on the side as 1 point for the player. If you don't have a minimum of 6 stones in your hand, then you have to toss 1 stone into the air and you can try to pick up as many stones from the ground as you want. Then you have to catch the stone you tossed in the air into the same hand. If you lose control of any stones in your hand, or you touch any stone other than the ones you're trying to grab, or any of your stones touch another stones on the playing surface, then your turn is forfeited to the player to the right, and you pass on every stone that you or any of your stones touched. When any player successfully gets 6 or more stones in their hand, you have an opportunity to make a set of 5. The winner of the game is whoever collects the most sets of 5 stones until there is no stones left on the ground. Tips and tricks for passing the stone. Keep your palm cupped and your fingers closed to hold the stones. Try to loosen 5 stones in your palm and secure the rest in between your fingers. And toss the 5 to your other hand. Make sure you don't drop any stones that you have left in your hand while you're tossing and catching. When trying to pick up stones, pick the easiest stone for you to toss and catch. Hold it with your thumb and pointer finger while securing the other stones with your other fingers. Use your thumb and pointer finger to pick up the stones and catch the tossed stone in your palm.
Thank you, and I hope you had a fun time learning this game. Looking forward to see you again.